Okay, now I'm going to do one more thing on this side. We're going to make like a little garage on this side. So I'm going to go, I got my ruler lined up with the vanishing point, right? And we're going to make a line for the top of the building. And then we're going to make for the top of the garage door. And then we'll make some horizontal lines for the sides, right? And then I want to make it look like this is going in. So I'm going to erase this line. And this is going to be, I don't know, this could be like a parking garage or something. So then check this out. From this corner, this is might be a little confusing for you, but I'm going to make a line from this corner to the opposite vanishing point. Let's line it up. And there we go. Look, now I have an entrance into this building like maybe it's a parking garage or something, and this is the way the cars would drive in, and that would be the wall on the side. So that's another just idea. I'm not saying you have to do that, but you can. So now I'm going to just start adding more buildings. So to add another building, I start by making a vertical line, and I want it to be parallel. Make sure it's not funky off to the side. Make sure it's parallel to the last building. And I'm going to make this building a little taller. You don't have to, but I'm going to. Okay, there's the corner of our building. Then what do? I'm going to use my longer ruler. We go down to the left vanishing point. So I'm not going to go all the way. I could have ended it at that building. And then I'm going to do the one on this side. So we line it up with the top of the line to the vanishing point. And don't draw it all the way, just draw it as far as you think you want your building to be. Then we're going to make vertical lines for the sides of the building. So my ruler is parallel to that line and to the side of the paper. There's one side, and then here is the other side. And there's another building. Okay, let's add a building on this side. You know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to make this building a little shorter. Because you know what I forgot to show you on the last video is I forgot to show you how to make the tops of the building. So for this one, I'm going to go, this line is below the horizon line. So that means we would be able to see the roof of the building. So I'm going to go from this line over to this vanishing point. Okay, I didn't go all the way to the vanishing point. And then we're going to make the side of the building. Okay, now we have to make the roof of the building. So for the roof, I'm going to pretend, let's imagine this building ends right there. Okay, that's where the side of this building is, right? I would erase that line later, but for now, let's say that's where it is. So we're going to go from this side of this corner over to the opposite vanishing point. Okay, I didn't draw it all the way, just a little ways. Then we go from this corner to the other opposite vanishing point. Okay, and then see where they cross right there? We can erase this line, and there's the roof of the building. So this line goes to the opposite vanishing point, this line goes to the opposite vanishing point, and then I would just erase, we don't need that part. So there you go, now you have a shorter building. So you can continue to add more buildings. You always start with a vertical line, then you make your lines going down to each vanishing point. And then we'll go down to this vanishing point. So you can see the angle is getting a little more severe. And then we'll add a little line for the side of the building. If you want to do sidewalks, you would do them the same way. So I'm going to we'll add a sidewalk on this side. So the line's going back to the vanishing point. All right, we're going to stop it right there. And then there would not be a sidewalk in front of the road, so you actually don't need it right there. And then the end of the sidewalk, see how I'm lining it up with this vanishing point right here? I'm going to stop this sidewalk where this garage is. See, that line's going to the opposite vanishing point. So every line that's not vertical has to go to one of the two vanishing points. So we'll make a sidewalk over here. Okay, we'll do a sidewalk over here. Then the end of the sidewalk, I'm going to just go to the opposite vanishing point. like so. And then we'll do a sidewalk over on this side. All right, so on this sidewalk, you wouldn't see the side of the sidewalk. You can't see it from this angle, but on this one, you could see. So I'm gonna make a little really skinny line right next to my sidewalk. And then the bottom of this would go to the opposite dot. So I don't know if you can see my little 3D sidewalk. So for this one, you line it up with the other dot. We'll make the bottom of the sidewalk, connect it with vertical lines. Then we go to the opposite vanishing point and we draw in the side of that sidewalk. So see how I've made them now 3D, all right? And then the lines in the sidewalk. For the lines in the sidewalk, you would go to the opposite vanishing point. So for the lines in these sidewalks, you would make them go to this vanishing point on the left. Okay, and I just keep moving my ruler. And you just keep making the lines. So as you go backwards, again, the lines will get closer together, and then the lines for the side of the sidewalk would go straight down. Okay, like that. So I started, I'm not going to make all the lines of my sidewalk, but hopefully you get the idea. And then we could just continue to make buildings. Every building, I'm going to make one right next to this building. So I'm going to start it where the side of this building is. And then what do? Down to that vanishing point. I'm going to use my longer ruler for this one. And then we go down to the opposite vanishing point. And then we make our vertical lines for the sides of the building. Okay, and there you go. So all the other details that you're going to do, windows, just make sure the tops and bottoms of the window go to the corresponding vanishing point. So the ones on the right side go to the right dot, the ones on the left side go to the left dot. Same with tops and bottoms of doors. Lines on the sidewalk go to the opposite vanishing point. And I think that should get you started. So feel free to add color to these, to use marker, colored pencils, add any details you want to add. But I think that should get you started on a 2-point perspective drawing. All right, we'll see you next time.